the true seeker.
See how the deer changed direction when he heard us coming? Can you tell me which way he went?
I don't see why I need to learn to hunt.
We're not in a Mordsmith temple. We don't have slaves to bring us dinner.
I'm here to protect you, Richard. And I'll provide meals.
Kalen's not above digging up roots. And even Zed's been known to do the washing now and then. We all need to contribute.
Are you saying I'm not doing enough for you?
Just tell me which way the deer went.
That way. Where the bark has rubbed off the tree.
See, I knew you'd be good at this. Get me a strong one.
There's no need to harm us.
Take that girl, too. Spread out so I can get a better look at the rest of you. These men who attacked you, do you know who they were?
Slave hunters. And you didn't try to fight them. My people are called the Minders. We mind the laws of the Creator, who teaches us that every life is sacred. We love our enemies as we love ourselves. Love them? I'd kill 1,000 men before I'd let one make me his slave. Think of all the battles fought over the centuries. All the blood spilled. All the victories won. And what has it gotten us? Only more battles and more blood.
The Midlands is a bloody place. If you don't fight, even to protect yourselves, how have you survived?
We're healers. For thousands of years, people have come to us with their sick and injured. And so we were respected and left to live in peace. You're not at peace anymore. No. The passing of Dark and Raw. These lands turned to chaos. A warlord named Caldor came across the mountains and captured our village. Those of us who escaped came together in the woods.
And the slavers?
Caldor's men. When they realized we wouldn't fight, they came after us to force us to serve their master.
Your camp is too vulnerable. We saw some caves at the top of that ridge. You'd be safer there. We could escort you.
I know you're trying to help, but we've always been all right on our own. May the spirits be with you. They don't want our help. And we need to get back to Kalen and Zed.
I don't like leaving those people by themselves.
They have a right to follow their own beliefs.
Seeker can't save everyone. That's strange. It's giving us a new bearing. Which way is it pointing? Back to where they came. To the miners' camp.
Seeker, please, don't leave.
Caldor's men will be back. Teach me how to fight, so that I may defend my people. What about your beliefs? My mother doesn't speak for all of us. Some of us think the old ways don't make sense anymore. When Caldor's fighters attacked our village, my father stood in front of them, and he prayed for their spirits. But they slit his throat anyway.
I'm sorry.
I don't want your sympathy. I want you to teach me to fight. I'm not asking you to do anything you don't choose to do. But if you want to join Kerr and learn to fight, we'll stay and teach you.
Kerr, fighting is not the way. We'll go to the caves. We'll barricade ourselves. We'll be safe there.
For how long? Till they starve us? Burn us out? Who will fight with me? You'd all rather stick to the old beliefs? Watch us get cut down, dragged away, till there's nobody left?
I'll fight. No, Vita. You know the Creator's will. I also know I don't want to die. Or be a slave. Do you?
You lot will stay here with me and Kalen. Roga, will you let Zed and Kara go with you to the caves and protect you until these people are ready to protect you themselves?
We need to ask you something. Do you know anything about the Stone of Tears? Of course we know of it. So now prayers. Today the compass we're following shifted its bearing to your encampment. Do you have the stone?
No. We thought the stone had been lost forever.
For all our sakes, I hope it hasn't.
Don't we need better weapons?
These staves will do fine for now.
The slavers have swords and battle axes. What can we do with these?
I used to be a trail guide on the other side of the boundary. Sometimes there were bandits in the woods, and all I had was a staff to fight them off with. Nobody I guided through the woods ever lost a farthing. One, two, three, strike! You have to give him more than that. 1, 2, 3, strike! Better, but even harder. Remember, you're fighting for the lives of the people you love. 1, 2, 3, strike! Kurt, answer me!
I knew no good could come of this.
I'm sorry.
What is it, Zed?
I believe these people are under a binding spell. Very ancient and very powerful magic. They were fighting when they collapsed?
Yes.
This is the first time they've ever raised a weapon against an opponent.
That may be what caused the spell to strike them down.
I don't understand.
The wizards of long ago created the binding spells as a way of reining in the powerful forces that burn inside us. Lust, anger, envy, violence. Could be that this spell was put on the minders to prevent them from raising their weapons.
If this magic is thousands of years old, how could it be affecting these people now?
Some spells don't die with those on whom they are cast. They're intended to be passed down through the blood, which may explain your people's aversion to fighting.
We choose not to fight because we love the Creator and her works. Not because of a spell.
Whatever the reason, I think I can draw the magic into my own body, but healing all of them will drain me of my powers. It may take days for me to recover. And who knows what the consequences will be.
What do you mean?
The ancient wizards were men of great wisdom. They did not cast powerful spells for no reason. We have no way of knowing what will happen to them or me if I remove the binding spell.
We have to risk it.
Gorgath telum fovalven. Gorgath telum fovalven.
Thank the Creator.
And the wizard.
Don't thank me yet. Rogath, tell them, Fulfa, them.
It's our turn to help you, wizard. I'll take you back to the caves.
Can we fight again now?
How can you even ask? You saw the price you paid.
But the spell has been lifted.
Cur, if you fight again and something happens, the wizard won't have the strength to heal you.
We don't learn to fight. We die anyway.
You'll keep teaching us, won't you?
This is not a game. Your enemy's not going to just stand there while you poke at him. He's going to try to kill you. You have to try and kill him first. Hesitate and die.
I brought you dinner. Quick little bastards.
They're not quick enough. Thank you, but we never eat anything that's been killed.
Actually, I found them by the side of the road, where they died a natural, peaceful death.
Kara, we're Roga's guests.
There's no sense to this. It's one thing not to kill another person, but you have to eat.
I saw some winterberries growing along the path, down below the rocks. We'll gather some.
Go after them.
They don't want our help.
As long as we're with them, I'm not going to allow any more of them to be killed. Go.
Hungry?
Not particularly.
Don't you like winterberries?
Maybe stuffed inside a crisply roasted suckling pig.
Try one. You may be surprised. Good. Right?
Take a message to Caldor. Leave the minders alone.
I won't let you hurt him.
I'm just going to teach him a lesson.
Yes, the same lesson you've both been taught all your lives. That violence will help you.
Do what you want. I'm through with you.
Go in peace. Serve the Creator, and she will reward you.
We'll start again at first light.
Come on, Seeker. Draw your sword.
Good soldier knows when to rest.
Caldor's men aren't resting. I want to test myself against a real fighter with a real weapon. You're not scared of me, are you? Hesitate and die. That's what you taught us, right?
You've been paying attention.
Don't go so easy on me.
Nice move. But knowing your opponent has a better one.
Richard? What are you doing?
What does it look like? I'm teaching him to fight.
You almost killed him.
He'll never learn to defend himself until he's faced someone who's trying to hurt him.
Richard, you just started training him 2 days ago.
I know what I'm doing, Kaylin. Don't get in my way.
He hurt the boy.
Mostly just scared the wits out of him. But there was an anger in Richard's eyes I'd never seen before. It's bitter and harsh.
Maybe you're just upset because Richard raised his voice at you.
You weren't there. Had you seen what happened, you'd know something was wrong. The sword was glowing.
Glowing.
Does that mean something?
The magic of the sword is fueled by the Seeker's anger. With it, he's able to fight with the strength of many men. The sword only glows when the Seeker's anger turns to rage.
He was out of control. Could this have something to do with removing the binding spell from the Minders?
I don't know. I need to see him.
You ready? For what? I only plan to teach you how to defend yourselves against the slavers. But you're better fighters than I expected you to be. We're going to take your village back from Kaldor. Am I wrong about you? Are you afraid to take back what's yours?
No. There's nothing we want more. But to fight Kaldor, we need better weapons.
The wizard can make them for us.
You won't always have a wizard to help you. We'll get them ourselves.
How?
If it weren't for Kerr, we could all be dead. Kerr didn't hesitate. He did what had to be done. Grab a weapon, it's time to go. You were raised with the belief that no man's life is worth more than another's. But I tell you today, the enemies we will face are not men. They are the monsters who held your father and forced him to watch while they violated your mother.